Hi and welcome to Vicky's Precious Petals. Today we're off on the Cricut machine again. We have I have a fairly big market coming up, which is the Great Cattle Dog Muster that they hold here in Muswellbrook, and it brings people in from all over the world to show their cattle dogs and how smart they are. So I'm going to make some tote bags to take with me, and obviously most of them are going to have cattle dogs on them. Now I will be doing some with some other different type dogs as well. So I think if I go 13, 15, get a piece of paper here. Just make sure that's right. 13's the height, 15's the width. Right, I've just done that back to front, but you'll know what I mean. Okay, so we need to upload some dogs. Now I purchased these dogs, all of these ones here that you can see, off Esty, and there should be some more hiding here somewhere. I'll do this one. Why did I just did that wrong? Let me just cancel that. Sorry, guys. Add to canvas. Thank you. Let's close that. Now, see this figure down here? It is too big. That says 25.79 by 30.9. So I've got a width of 15 and a height of 13. So there's two ways I can change this up here. Now this is supposed to be showing you a yellow circle or a red circle around the mouse, but it's not. I thought I said it right. Obviously I haven't done it. So the width, if I change the width up here to 15, it automatically changed the height to 17. So that's still a bit big, so I need to bring that down. We'll do it this way. The height is 15, so which makes this 12.6, and 15 should fit in the height, I'm pretty sure. Yep, it'll be a bit squeezy maybe. Let me get this over here and get it flat. So I don't want to be in the road. I'll just move this over so you can see. So see there's a button here. So if the iron is sitting, the press is sitting on that, it won't press properly. So let's go under it. So I've gone 15, I better bring it back to 13. I've got height written 13 on there. Oh my goodness, I'm getting sillier. Rightio, so which makes this a bit narrow, but that's all right. Okay, so we can upload another dog. I wonder where all the other dogs went to that I done yesterday. There's heaps of them. Might be in a different file. I'll have a look in a minute. We'll get these ones done first. No, I've just uploaded the same dog. Let's try that again. These out of the road. Upload. I want this one. Thank you. Add to canvas. There we go. And so I need the same thing with the height and the width. So I'm just going to up here on the height. Let's take that back and put in 15. Then I can just drag that over. Now for some reason this is not 21, 22, 23, 24, is this. How come this dog's bigger? Height. That's because I've typed in 15 instead of 13. That's better. Right. Okay, so I've got these two dogs, and I hope that's under the 30. I don't know why it's done that. I might be able to. What else can I get on in here? 25. So I've got two white bags, and I think that I've got this beigey type looking one, but I think that blue on that's going to look a bit ugly, and I need to put a different colour on the black one. So let's stick with what I've got here. And I do have some other white bags I've got to do, have we? Yep. What have I got here? I'm just waiting to hear if I can use the wording cattle dog muster. Just seeing if it's somebody in particular. I'm just going to move this. I can't read my numbers at the top. Must be the angle they're on. This one's bigger than this one. Okay, so let's see what else I can upload. Where the other uploads have gone to. That says recent uploads. Let's go to my stuff. Alright, there we go. I knew I had more. So let's try this one. Why isn't it letting me upload it? Oh my goodness. Let me go back. Canvas. Sorry, why is that jumping around? No, I don't want to do that. They're already uploaded. Oh, this is going to frustrate me today. Right, we'll just work with what I've got here. Oh, maybe I could just put a dog head in there because I might need it. Add the canvas. And I might do another one. Add the canvas. Oh, it's the same one. God, I'm getting sillier. Upload. That's it. Right. We're going to hit the make it button. Yep. We'll just go cancel here. Let me just get this out of the road so I can see what's going on. I'm just going to hit the weld button on that one. And on that one. Let's see what happens now. Now we're better. Okay, so we've got plenty of room there. And this goes down to $25 just. Okay. I'm going to hit the continue button. Hit the mirror button. See this mirror button here? Mirror. This is the holographic iron-on, and they're quite thick. And that little note there says make sure the mirror is turned on and your iron-on material is facing shiny side down. And I'm just going to add, because I did some the other day and it didn't quite cut properly, and I've only got one of these. Rightio. So I'm going to load it onto the... Okay, I've loaded it on the mat, and as you can see on the sides here, I just add a little bit of tape. It's just the heat tape. It just stops your... I find with some of these they curl, so I've got little bits of tape on the sides, just stops them from curling up and getting caught under your wheels and things like that. Okay, they've cut out, but I have a problem. So the dogs on the top, they'll be fine. Their little spots might have a bit of a drama with, but I can work around it. But the dogs on the bottom, I am going to have a terrible time trying to weed that. I don't think it's going to work. But what I shall do is I'll cut some more out, but I will make them bigger, because I think that's half the problem here, because it's picking up, and maybe the cut was a bit deep as well. So we're going to weed this to start with, and then I've got a heap of other colours that I can use. Shame, because I only had that one blue piece. I've got some light blue stuff. I'm just going to put this up for a minute. Come on. Looks good on the other side. Just here. I don't know why this thing's stalling on me all the time. Anyway, I'm just going to cut this. Move that out of the road for a minute. So I can use these pieces for other things. And I'll just cut that up there. Like that. And I'm thinking I'll cut these bottom dogs off, because that's just going to be a bit of a nightmare. I can hardly wait to try and work that out. We'll see. Oh, get round his ear. Right, so I'm just going to work on these two dogs. I'm going to put that aside and think about it. So what I like to do is I turn it over, put it on the sheet, where'd I put the plastic? Oh, seriously? Okay, I'm going to put the cattle dogs onto the bags. The heads did not work out. So they were too small and there was all these really fine bits and the machine kind of ate them a bit. So I'm just heating this up. And then I'll put one of the dogs on. Turned out pretty good actually. Lots of the little dots didn't quite work out. You really need to make things really big. If you're going to do that, they don't seem to want to stick. Oh, I've come out without the tape. It's a little crooked. Okay, this is heat tape, you know, it just comes in strips like this. I know I do have another sheet, the strips are bigger. This is where this thing's going to get caught up, down in there. So here, when you're doing this, this becomes a problem and that becomes a problem because it holds your heat press off what you're trying to do. Let's see if it'll work first. And sometimes with these things I've had to get the iron out because you can't get round the little things like the buttons and the seams and straps and okay. Now I'll just let that cool and I can tell that it hasn't taken. I'm going to go and get my iron. Okay, if you're going to use your iron, make sure your steam's off. And I'm just putting a piece of baking paper over the top and just see. I don't know if it's hot enough yet. Oh, you jumped out of my skin. I turned the steam off. It says off. I'll just tip the water out. Okay, lesson learned here. I had the water in, even though I turned the steam off, the steam still come out, and so it's created this problem. So it's a little bit hot for me to be handling, and I'll show you. Let's wreck the bag, and I will show you what happened, just so you know for future. That's really hot. And I probably had it up a bit high too. So, see where the water hit on there, and it has made a different sort of pattern. The dog looks like it's got a lot of hair on it, so I might just see. I'll actually get away with it. So I don't know if you can see what's happened on there, where this part has gone all wrinkly, and I had the iron up too high as well. So I hope you're all taking notes here. Do not do this. So I'll get the other one out. I've still got to iron the bottoms up properly. Just no good doing it yet. Oh, let me set that back on there, right. So, I'm just ironing the other side. So we've put a bit of heat through. Just give it 5 seconds. The steam coming out of that iron. I've been doing this for a long time. Wouldn't you think I'd know better? Right, now we're going the other way. So see how I'm putting the heat mat inside the bag. Because if you don't, it's not going to heat transfer properly. Sometimes I've had to use boards when things are really thick. I'm just going to use the iron, it'll be easier. Right. I'll just get some different paper. Oh yeah, baking paper. Okay. I really do need to get one of those circuit irons. They're small ones so I can do this properly. Just don't have enough money to make it go around at the moment. Okay. Let's give it a minute. These spots, I think these spots are going to look better. Just while that cools down. That has made such an awesome effect on there. Oh God. I'm not trying it again though. I've got a bit that's not quite stuck down there. I'll go back to that. That's hot. Yeah, okay, I heard you. I'll just let that cool down for a minute. And I'm just going to so you just got to check all over. So I've got a little bit there and a little bit on the end that's not quite down properly. This is where you kind of get caught on seams and things. Yeah, don't try to sell anything that, you know, is going to just fall apart on people. You want resale. You know, they might come back and buy something else that you've made. Let's see how this is going. Nice and cool. Oh, that's quite good. So it's given a bit of a different effect in here. You know how the dogs get little spots and things on them? If you've ever had a cattle dog or you've seen a cattle dog, just gets in here. Sorry, I was off screen. So, if you've learned something, like how not to do things, thumbs up. Please leave a comment. I'd love to see, and I've got lots and lots of dogs that I can do. So if you don't have a circuit machine, a Cricut machine, whatever you want to call it, I can probably do the cutout for you because I have thousands of dogs and sayings and all of that sort of thing. So please leave a comment. Love to hear from you. Like to know where you're from, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye for now. Matt?